Britain's Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt says he's very concerned about this growing conflict. He urged Iran to pull back from the destabilizing activities that are causing some worry. Coming up, summer's just around the corner and we've got tips to make your vacation a little more fun. Summer vacation is going to be here before you know it, but before you start making plans, NBC's Chris Clackham has some tips from travel experts to make it more enjoyable.
Instead of the traditional family reunion at the grandparents', travel experts say why not get everybody together at a vacation destination this year.
These are those trips where grandparents and even aunts and uncles are looking to bond with the younger generation through travel.
All right. They say cruises are tailor-made for this type travel.
You have great Broadway-style shows and, the themed dining.
Vacation season is already shaping up to be a busy one. With more disposable income, more Americans can afford to splurge this summer, although a winter destination can save a bundle.
Just really pretty resorts that might go for $500–600 a night during peak ski season, where you can get a room for $100–150 a night during the middle of the summer.
Discount travel options are always available, but approach with caution.
With airlines in particular, the cheaper the airfare is, particularly with a discount carrier, you're probably adding a little bit more risk into your vacation.
Risk like having your flight canceled and fewer alternative flights. But above all, they say get off the beaten path.
Travel is about fun and not just getting to your destination.
Embracing the journey, especially this summer. Chris Clackham, NBC News.
Speaking of travel, Memorial Day is just a week away and a record number of Americans are expected to hit the roads. AAA says nearly 43 million people will kick off the summer with a Memorial Day weekend getaway. About 37.6 million people are expected to drive to their destinations despite those high gas prices. Now, this is about 4% more than last year. And with the increase, drivers should experience delays up to 3 times longer than normal evening commutes. AAA says to expect delays as early as this Wednesday, continuing through the weekend. The company also encourages drivers to avoid driving in the mornings and the evenings. If you're itching for some ink, listen up. The Food and Drug Administration is recalling 6 different types of tattoo inks. The FDA says the ink is contaminated with bacteria. They're now urging tattoo shops to stop using Scalpa ink, Dynamic Color, and Solid Ink Diablo. If you end up with a tattoo that used these inks, you could risk infections with rashes and sores, which could lead to scarring. So do not be afraid to ask your artist what they're using before they get started. 16-year-old Brady Nail is driving in style after getting a new car from Philpott Ford. His name was drawn from a list of students at Port Neches-Groves High School for perfect attendance. Brady got to pull off in a 2019 Ford EcoSport for his perfect attendance. Now, Philpott Ford has continued this tradition at Needleton High School for about 15 years, and they're excited to add PNG to the list for the first time.
We decided this year, all the employees got together and said, let's do one at Port Neches. So here we are, and we got our first winner of hopefully many years to come.
So students in the drawing had to have no more than 3 absences in order to qualify. One student will go home with the car at Needleton High School on Wednesday morning.